they're playing pretty well. What do you think of some of the challenges Edmonton will bring?
Well, the obvious ones, right? You got two of the better players in the league. They're well coached. They have a good structure. Their power play's on fire. They're a dangerous team. And I know they haven't had the success over the last few years, but they've always been dangerous, and this year is no different. They've got a little bit more depth with Neal, and it's going to be a challenge for sure.
What have you focused on most during this week of practice?
Just cleaning up some of the areas that we need to get better at from a D-zone perspective, a breakout perspective, things like that. We want to make sure we're staying on top of the play with 5-man gaps. And just not getting distracted, being focused on doing your job. And, too often we play the what-if game. Instead of doing we're supposed to do that's in front of us, at times we don't do it because we think, well, what if this happens? And you can't play hockey that way. You've got to play the play in front of you.
Is there more opportunity here for Brendan Lemieux as he moves up? I know you've had stretches where you've wanted to get him more ice time. Is that just because I know there have been some penalties, but do you want him to step up?
Yes, he's got an opportunity here to assume a little bit more of a role, and I thought he earned it during the Ottawa game, and he did so at times last year too. So here's a great opportunity for him to make a statement, not only for himself but to us, and grab this opportunity and run with it.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about Brendan as well. I was just talking to him, and he described himself as a power forward. He thought he's kind of a unique player on this team. But he also talked about walking that fine line. I think he took a bad penalty he mentioned in the Winnipeg game. For you, do you want to see that aggression needs to be controlled? What are the important parts of his game for this team, the uniqueness that he brings?
I don't want to harp all over him about one dumb penalty. He knows it. He acknowledged it. All of a sudden he takes another one. Now it's a problem, right? So, when you play with his pace and his physicality, you're going to get in situations where there's going to be scrums and you're going to be in a pushing and shoving match, but you can't do what he did the other night, and he certainly understands that.
Is it important for him, though, because there's not a lot of players like him on this team? Is it important for him to play that role?
I think it's important for him to play that role no matter what team he's on, because that's who he is, right? I mean, everybody has to play to their strengths, and that's certainly one of his strengths.
Do you think there's more offensive upside in his game?
I said this last year when we acquired him. I mean, I think he had 9 goals, all even strength. And he had played the least amount of minutes per game in the NHL for any forward. So there's a guy that we think can be productive offensively, but he can't be in a mindset of I'm going to score a goal tonight. He's going to come out night in and night out, play the way he plays, and the goal scoring will take care of itself.
You were pretty open about not liking this schedule. I mean, does it feel like a disadvantage to have this kind of break early in the season?
I don't know. I've never gone through this.
Does it feel like it, though? You know what I mean?
I'm interested to see how tomorrow unfolds, to be honest with you. I feel really good about what I felt today out there. Our guys are eager, obviously, as you can imagine. So it's going to be interesting, But it is, listen, we're the one team in this league that can't complain about a schedule with our travel, right? So everything's relative. The half year I was in Colorado, boy, you want to talk about travel? So schedule is what it is. I'm sure the league, if they could have, would have done something different. I don't think the league likes it either, but sometimes things are out of your control. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do, and we can't do anything about it, right? We just got to be excited about playing a hockey game tomorrow. Now, you asked me if I don't like it, but I'm not complaining about it. It is what it is.
What about the communication in your defense? I mean, the new pairs, you only had the one game,
right?
A week off. I mean, how's that looking so far?
It's been fine. It's been fine. Obviously, they were able to stay together this week, and we did a lot of 5-on-5 stuff where they were able to communicate. We spent a full day on breakouts, and there were other breakout drills we did throughout the course of the week. So, I think they're getting more comfortable with each other. When you have, in essence, 3 new defensemen, we were going to go through this regardless of the schedule, right? So.
You joked about it earlier, but coming from college, does that help having a schedule like this, having a week off? And you have some college kids on the team.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe from my end it does, because I kind of reverted back a little bit from a planning standpoint what to do this week. So maybe it did.